Hey guys, Chase here, Southern Sky Farm. Today I'm gonna shoot a quick little video on how our grass is growing. Today is March the 22nd, and I think the girls are ready to start grazing because I called them and they all came up here, and I think they know that the green grass is starting to grow pretty good. So you can see here in front of me, we got a nice little patch of clover right there. The grass in this paddock is growing fairly good. It's been probably, I think, 2, maybe 3 weeks since the cows have been on here. So it doesn't have as much growth as some of the other fields. But I'll kind of start on the far left field that we're just trying to crush the broom's edge. And then I'll show you the field that I'm in now. And then the field that's growing pretty good, kind of behind me and to the right. So this is a field we've shot several videos on that had a lot of broom's edge, especially right here on the tip of this little knob and then far on the other side of the ridge. And all we've been doing is just bale grazing, throwing bales out, and allowing the cows to pee and poo. And you can see all of the little dark spots over there on the other side of the hill is all cow patties. So it'll be super interesting to see how that turns out, especially in the early fall, late summertime, when usually the broom's edge kind of pops out and grows pretty strong. So we'll be super interested to see how that turns out. So obviously the cows are still on here. They'll probably be on here maybe a few more days. We're not quite yet ready to start rotating them, but there's some other fields that I wouldn't mind rolling out a few bales on. So we'll probably be doing that here probably next week or the middle to end of next week. And I'll be sure to take some videos of that. So you have that field right there, the cows are still in, we're crushing the broom's edge. And then you have this field right here on the other side of those circles. That was where we bale grazed over there. And that side had a lot of broom's edge along with this little hillside right there in front. So we've been throwing out bales on that when the cows were in here, and that turned out pretty good. It's really not as covered as I wanted it to be, but we can't cover every single piece of ground when we're trying to move the cows and not really damage our fields, especially when we get 1 inch or 2 inches of rain. So this field growth in some spots it's not too bad, but obviously needs some rest to continue to grow without the cows grazing it. And I think, like I said, it was like 2 or 3 weeks since we have been on this field right here. So we have lots of clover popping out, some good growth on fescue, but we're just not ready to start grazing this little field yet. So we'll go to this other field that it's been probably a month or more since the cows have been in here. I can't remember the exact date that I pulled them out of this field, but it's been a while. So this field has some decent growth kind of in like the middle. It's obviously not ready to graze yet. And you can see where some cow patties or some pee was placed by the cows. It's growing pretty decent. But the interesting thing is down here where there's a lot of traffic of hooves is growing pretty nice. So as long as you don't damage the entire field, especially near the waterer, the cows, especially in the summertime, spend a lot of time there. So they're putting a lot of poo and a lot of pee around the waterer. So you can kind of see on the right side where the cows are, they are definitely crushing this area. And you can see we had a little bit more than I would have liked, some damage right here. But we're that close to the waterer, so I'm all right with it. It'll eventually fix itself, and we didn't damage it so bad that grass isn't going to pop up, because you can see there's sprouts of grass coming through there. But it just looks pretty bad where the actual cow hooves were. So let me grab my stick right here, hop this fence, and I'll show you all this side. All right, so we walk around the Ranger and I'll kind of show you what this side over here looks like. So obviously we have the waterway right there to the right, and look how good this grass growth is. It's pretty even and it's definitely filled out really, really nice. Now you can see, and this came from the summertime and the early fall, there's a few areas where you can kind of see it, that they had a trail going to the water. But that's why we rotate the cows, and then we always change where they were walking to the water, so they don't walk on the same exact spot every single time. And then you can see we have another trail right here that's not the best, but we'll have to put some grass seed down, probably put a little bit of hay on there and see if we can get some grass to pop out. And obviously we don't want the cows walking on this trail at all this year. But for March the 22nd, with the warmer weather we've had a few good rain events, and we're definitely growing grass pretty decent for March the 22nd, especially around the waterway where you know that there's lots of fertility from the hay, poo, and pee from the cows. So I just wanted to shoot a quick update for today being March the 22nd, how our grass is growing. And then hopefully in the near future, we'll start rotating the cows, and we'll get videos on how we do that using the poly braid, the step-in post, and we'll shoot definitely some good videos on that. But for now, we're gonna keep on feeding the cows in this field right here and keep on letting the grass grow. So that's gonna be all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Quick little farm update of what the cows are up to, how our grass is growing. And we're going to keep on knocking these videos out. So don't forget to like the channel, subscribe to the channel, comment below, tell your friends and family about our channel. And thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a great day.